René Magritte. Dada, I want to do a painting like this artist, René Magritte, but I don't understand his paintings.
Which paintings?
This one is very puzzling. It's nighttime, but look at the sky.
The sky looks like daytime. Dada, wow! Is it daytime or night?
It's nighttime in the house and in the trees, but it's daytime in the sky. Very mysterious.
I'm reading about him too, and I found something about him that is even more mysterious.
Even more mysterious? What?
Here's a picture of a man that many detectives have tried to capture, but he always mysteriously escapes. And then I found this picture by Magritte that some people say was done of himself.
They're the same, except for that flower in his hand.
A mystery man with mystery paintings. I think Magritte is this mysterious phantomous man. And Matty and Dada, the master detectives, are going to solve this mystery. Huh?
This must be Magritte's studio and his living room.
Hello? Hello? Dada here? Anybody home? The only way to solve this mystery is to find the artist. Remember, he wears a bowler hat like in the picture I showed you.
Like in this painting.
Dada, yeah! He's all over this painting. That looks like him. And him. And him. And him.
Wait, Dada. At first it was like looking at wallpaper, but all the men are different.
Yes, they are all different. I wonder which one is him.
I wonder why all the men are falling. Or maybe they're all rising like helium balloons. Or maybe they're just floating.
I think this painting might be a clue to finding him. Let's take a closer look. All the men are wearing bowler hats and dressed like Magritte. I wonder where Magritte is. We don't know which one is him.
Oh? Dada!
Huh? Are you Magritte, the artist?
Dada, Dada?
I think you should admit that you are. I think you are Phantomus.
Je ne comprends pas.
Oh.
Oh. Everyone here wears those hats.
Can I be of some assistance?
Huh?
You look like detectives.
We're solving a mystery. We want to find the artist, Magritte.
Magritte the artist. Ah oui!
Huh?
This way. I bring you.
A man with a bowler hat going in. It's probably him. Where did that man in the hat go? Huh?
I see paintings. This must be Magritte's apartment.
I am going to look for clues.
Me too. Except I'm going to go look for clues in his paintings.
Two different detectives and two different techniques. I love mystery stories and detective films.
An overcoat, like the men in the painting all wore.
I was looking at this painting at home, and it is a bit of a mystery because it's not day or night, but it's both.
I personally do not like art to make sense. Day and night at the same time? Why? Why not?
And what is this painting here?
This painting is called Interpretation of Dreams. I saw it in a gallery once.
The interpretation of dreams? But it's a painting of objects with the wrong names under it.
That is puzzling, no? A thorn tree, the moon, the snow, the ceiling, the storm, the desert. But what are names anyway?
Huh?
Why call one thing a shoe and another a candle?
Yeah, I could call you tomato, and you could call me banana.
Are you too hungry? Would you like an apple?
Yes, please.
Oh.
This is not an apple.
This is not an apple.
But it is an apple. But it's not. It's an image. but it just looks like an apple.
It is an apple and not an apple at the same time. This apple cannot be eaten.
They are mysteries. And I think I might have solved my mystery. You are Magritte, and you did a painting of Phantomus because he is mysterious like you are in your paintings.
But whatever do you mean? You will have to prove I am Magritte, Monsieur Detective.
You started to make lunch right here, but you had run out of bread for your cheese. So you hurried outside to get bread from the bakery.
Which you still have in your hand.
And so you were outside not wearing an overcoat or a hat.
And you seem to know a lot about these paintings.
Okay, you catch me. You are very good detectives. I love mystery books and films. I especially love mysteries that cannot be solved, like the Phantomas mysteries.
And like your paintings.
You detectives have done your work well. I thank you for a delightful afternoon.
And we thank you too, Monsieur Magritte. Au revoir!
Au revoir.
Dada! I finished my painting.
Did you? With an umbrella, and it's raining cats and dogs. Monsieur Magritte would love it.
I wanted it to be mysterious. And what did you paint?
Okay, let's take a few moments to take a closer look at one of Rene Magritte's artworks. This one is called The Son of Man. Who can unmute and tell me some of the things that you see in this picture, any of the parts that you see? Go ahead and unmute and tell me now. Okay, who can unmute and tell me what is different about his artwork? Well, what is different about this artwork? Go ahead and unmute. All right, who can unmute and tell me if this was the cover of a book, what do you think the story would be about? Go ahead and unmute. Okay, if we're going to make our own version of this surreal artwork, what are some of the things that we're going to have to do? Now, we can't just draw the exact same picture. For example, here is somebody else doing a version of the Son of Man, but you can see there is an Apple iPhone instead of an Apple. Let me see, what else can I show you? So here is, let's see. There is a Superman with kryptonite instead of an apple. Here is somebody who did some photoshopping and did grapes over their face. Let's see. This one's kind of funny. SpongeBob, but pineapple in front of his face. Let's see, what is that? There is a Darth Vader with an apple in front of his face. So you can see there's a whole bunch of different versions of this project. Oh, this one's silly. There's Elf. So if we're going to make our own project, what are some of the things that we are going to be doing? We're going to be drawing a picture of, go ahead and unmute. But instead of, we're going to be drawing a person, yep, but instead of a face, we're going to be putting an object there to make it a surreal image. So it looks real, but can't really happen. So instead of a face, we got to choose an object. Okay, so get your paper and pencil ready. We're going to go ahead and get started on this project. So we're going to make our own version of the Son of Man. So the first thing I want you to do with your pencil, very lightly, because we're going to erase this part later, go ahead and add right in the middle, add like an oval shape. And we'll do the number 11, the letter U. And then right at the top of that letter U, I want you to put 2 diagonal lines that come out like that. 1, 2. And then from those 2 diagonal lines, I want you to make lines that go down. So 1, 2. If you don't want to draw somebody wearing a t-shirt, this is if this is anybody, boy, girl, whoever, just wearing a t-shirt. Okay. And remember, draw lightly because we're going to erase that oval. Go ahead and take a minute to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I'm going to add a baseball hat to mine. If you want to, you can add your own kind of different hat. And, you know, you can make like a, what's this called? Or you make a hat like this, like the letter M. And then there's usually like a little stripe here. And then like a little, you know, you can make a hat like that if you want. I don't really know. Maybe like a winter hat. One of those little things on top. It's up to you. Okay, there it goes. So I'm, like I said, I'm going to do a baseball hat, and that's easy to do because all you do is you put an upside down U, 2 upside down U's, and then you round them off. And then the top part of the hat goes like this. Then we need to do some, hey, what happened to my arm over here? We need to do some erasing. So I'm going to switch to an eraser. Zoom in here so I can do a better job erasing. Okay. Nope, too big. Make that smaller. There we go. Okay, I'm also going to erase the face at this point. Okay, so why don't you take a few minutes to add a hat of some kind and erase the face. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, so instead of a face for my person, and you can do something completely different, it's up to you. I'm going to be drawing a hamburger instead of a face. So I'm going to start with the top bun, and that is going to be a sesame seed bun. So I'm just going to put right here. Oop, that would be the eraser. An oval type shape. And on that oval, I'm going to put some dots. Sesame seed bun. Then I'm going to put some lettuce, just a wavy line underneath that. And then I'll put some tomato, so like some round tomatoes right there. And then I think I will put a piece of melty cheese. And then I'm going to put the hamburger, which is just a smile line. Make it kind of textured. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the bottom bun, which is just another smile line. Okay, so why don't you take a few minutes to add your object to whatever it is that you want to pick for your face. You can do the same one as me if you really want to. I would prefer that you do something different. Maybe take a moment to look up a drawing of your object to copy. Maybe just type in like I did simple drawing of a hamburger. And that's what popped up. Give me my ideas. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, so you should have started that by now. You don't have to finish. This is something you can work on over the week whenever you have time. But I want to show you the next part before we run out of time. So in the background, I'm going to make like a cloudy sky. And we're going to do this to increase the amount of surrealism in our pictures. So it looks like you can see through the person, the hamburger, and the clouds. You know, you can just make, you know, regular clouds. Like a cloud way down here. And then watch what I do with this cloud. So it kind of stop, jump to the other side, keep going. So there's like a cloud that goes kind of through to increase the illusion here. Okay, so why don't you take a moment to add some clouds to your background. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, so for like this last part of this project, I'm going to decorate the t-shirt here and put like a little mark here for the beginning of the arm. And I think I'm going to, I don't know, I'll put like logo. Let's see, there we go. It'll be my, since I have a hamburger for a head, I thought it would be silly if I did like McDonald's. McDonald's shirt. So if you want to decorate your shirt, why don't you take a moment to go ahead and do that now. As you can see here, I went ahead and started tracing. Well, I finished tracing all my lines that I wanted to trace, all the important lines, and started adding some colors and did a little shading. So over the next week, whenever you have time, finish your drawing, trace your lines with something darker. It can be anything, and even pressing harder with your pencil. And go ahead and start adding colors with whatever kind of colors you have. If you don't have colors, use color, or just use your pencil and do some shading. Okay, I hope you had fun learning about Rene Magritte, and I look forward to seeing your projects next time.